what I'm saying? It's again, they're paying you money, but you're not personally invested in it the same way that you are when it's like people who are suffering and there's a real world massive impact. So obviously there's excitement to that, but there's also stress. Do you ever feel like you regret starting a nonprofit and you would have rather done like a B Corp or a for-profit company, or is that never the case?
No, it's just never been the case,
Yeah.
really. I'm really thankful for what I do. I love it. And I feel really privileged and just so pleased that I get to do this.
Nice.
But I think it is for me. I think if I was a nonprofit for nonprofit's sake, it would do my head in. I'd get totally fed up. That's a very British expression, doing it.
Yeah.
Probably not as common for our US audience. Does your head in. But it's the equivalent would be fed up or frustrated or annoyed. And I don't want to be a nonprofit for nonprofit's sake. I want to see that there's impact, that I can point back to something and say, this law has changed. There are now children in New York City who are being empowered in the foster care system that weren't being. There are now people in South Sudan who's receiving this. There's now children in Ukraine who were being caught in conflict zones who have now been rescued and brought back to their families. And all these things I can now point to, thank God, and which I wouldn't have been able to point to if we hadn't set Hope lined up. And I think that's for us where those success points are vital, and keep searching after them so that we can keep ourselves true to our cause, which is building that land of hope.
Yeah. Where you're in at this point, 10 years in, what's like the biggest challenge or
biggest challenge? Ooh, good question.
For the organization as a whole?
Yeah. I think fundraising is always a challenge.
Yeah.
We always need to be raising money. If anyone's listening and wants to give, go to www.ourhopeland.org.
We'll put that in the
Yep.
description.
Thank you.